Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next.
From your New York Mets.
Just about ready to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Anthony Volpe, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And 2-0 to the Yankees shortstop.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 strikes.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. In the air to left center. Nimmo ranging after it. He's got it. One down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. In there, and it's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Down in order go the Yankees. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound now, Garrett Cole.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Bottom of the first, here's Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed.
2-0.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a miss, a strikeout for Garrett Cole. 2 outs, base is empty, and now it's Mark Vientos. And the slider just misses. Two down, nobody on. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Queens, top of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Senga back to work. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Swing and a foul, out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. And there's a ball.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
No score here in the second. That one ripped, but foul. And that one almost got him.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. Misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And that's down, a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting seventh, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt now. Fastball for a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throw to second. They get the out, and that'll do it. One left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second.
Leading
And now it's the
off for
polar
the
bear,
Mets,
Pete Alonso.
First baseman Pete Alonso.
Down and away for ball one.
1-0.
And that one fouled off.
Two one.
Bounce to the left side. And that one handled. Slings to first. And that takes care of Alonso.
Batting fifth, left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That's through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Jesse Winker. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Two outs. And that drops in for a strike.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
That one to first. Oh, great grab on the dive. What a play. Inning over.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Yankees,
On to the third
left
inning.
fielder,
And stepping in for the
Jason
Yankees,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. That one a little bit high. Ball one. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one finds the zone and a count 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just He's having a hard time catching up.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Count.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Batting ninth, third baseman.
So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that misses off the outside edge. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1-1.
That one missing inside. And he shatters his bat on the ground to short. Fires to first on the run.
No,
he
safe.
beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Back to the top of the Yankee order, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nimmo sizing this one up, makes the grab, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Grounded out his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt.
0-2.
Cabrera off of first with 2 away. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. The Yanks leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Hard hit to third. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. And that one upstairs.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. Out.
He's out.
2 away now after the drop third strike.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Jeff McNeil stands in. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
All
Now
over
batting,
that one right there.
shortstop,
That's a good
Francisco
sound coming off the bat, man. And as he
Lindor.
connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the South. Big number
Right
99,
fielder,
Aaron Judge. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
1-1.
And ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. McNeil under it. Nabs it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Struck out looking his first time. In the air, left field, down the line. In 1, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got
Now
something
batting,
he could handle. Just a
designated
cookie
hitter,
down the middle. I mean,
Giancarlo
those are the ones you
Stanton.
dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just
that ball went out.
missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. 1 out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls 1 off. 2-2. Man at second. Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Wells
1-0.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. Bellinger at second with 2 down. Late swing, foul to the left. Next pitch
2 balls,
way
1 strike.
upstairs. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back here in Queens, down the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
That's outside.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
And that just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2 on the way. Right through there, got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Third baseman.
So digging in, Mark Vientos. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fought off foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. Ball one there. Outside low. Ball 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Senga back to work. That one outside. Ball one.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's outside. And the count's full. Chopped left side, but it kicks foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Go ahead run on base. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. That one missed.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Cabrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man at first, one away. And there's a ball.
Ball 1.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to McNeil. Out. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-1.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And that is out of play. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Stays alive. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Now a chance for Tyrone Taylor. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Two outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That's outside, and it's a full count. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And we are still scoreless. Top of the 6th inning. And now Anthony Volpe.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. A.J. Minter, the left-hander, up and throwing. Buto, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Popped up. McNeil has this one sized up, and out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Ripped on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting right fielder Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. And Judge takes a strike.
Calling it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 1 down.
That's a ball.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts. This is incredible. Singing 9 straight strikeouts. I remember Jacob deGrom, Pablo Lopez, Max Scherzer. There are a few guys to pull it off, but it is a rare feat.
Just unbelievable, Boog. Just absolutely rolling out there on the mound right now. And if I'm not mistaken, I think 10 is the all-time record, right?
Yep, you got it. Tom Seaver back in 1970 struck out 10 Padres in a row. And then Aaron Nola, Corbin Burns both finally matched him in 2021. Let's see. We might witness some history right here.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. First pitch misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Cole a check to first. Lindor back in there. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches, still able to make some type of contact.
Hit on the ground to short. On to Jazz.
Yes, you're
and
out.
that ends the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mets.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the
33.
mound, A.J. Minter.
A.J.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty
Leading off
hitter
for
coming
the
up.
Yankees,
I think it's a good
center
move.
fielder,
I know I never liked when
Bellinger.
opposing teams did that to me.
Bellinger in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls and a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Hitting is really easy for
Now
some
batting,
guys.
the
One thing that I can
designated
see
hitter,
already, his
Giancarlo
bat
Stanton.
stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That one hit to right. And it's out of play, a foul ball. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. That's inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Now batting catcher
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third
Leading off
baseman,
for
Mark
the Mets,
Vientos.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Fernando Cruz. Getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Weaver warming up as well. Fouled off left side.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Two the count.
Fastball is outside.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Hey.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
He goes down looking. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute.
Now pitching for
Fernando Cruz takes over on the mound.
Fernando Cruz.
Go-ahead run is at third. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. Late with the swing there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a swing and a miss.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Right through there for a strike. 2 on, 1 out. Swings through that. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Ball 1. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. And a count 1-2.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Next offering is downstairs. And he grounds one to the right side. Foul. And it's just foul. That was close. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Buto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the closer, is getting loose. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. Lindor gets it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Left fielder Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And he takes a strike. Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Yanks held in check. They still trail 1-0.
Now pitching for
Back
the Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
30.
bottom of the 8th, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run
Leading
game.
off for
Jeff
the Mets,
McNeil up
second
now for the Mets.
baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Clips the corner. Strike one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. In for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one for strike 2. Movement in the Yankees pen. Mark Leiter Jr. up and loosening in the pen. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter.
Now
Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And he pumps it a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side. Chisholm throws to first in time, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Back here in Queens, now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run, you're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base. That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fastball is outside. The next pitch misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. And that misses. 3 balls and a strike.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ball 4, he walked him, and that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, right fielder,
Aaron Judge at the plate.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Diaz throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
That was straight queso right there.
Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
His ability to draw walks has been something
Up
that's
next,
been part of his
for the
career
Yankees,
since day
center
one.
fielder, Cody
Big
Bellinger.
spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. That's in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two on, 1 out. Called out on strikes. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So last chance for the Yankees. Here's Stanton now, down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On the ground to first. steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.